Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Hope you all are doing good. So today we are going to learn what are decimals. We will see some basic questions of decimal, that how do we need to do in this kind of questions. So yeah, let's get started. So the first question is, we have write 6/10 as a decimal. You should know that we have ones, tens, hundred, thousand, 10,000, and so on. But that is about before point, and after point we have tenth, hundredth, thousand, and so on. It's like now we have 6/10, so we will write it as after a point. We cannot write it before a point. Okay, since we are doing decimals, so it is very obvious that point should be there. So if we have 6/10, it should be first digit after a point. And if we have 100, it should be second digit after a point. Like this, if we have 1,000, it should be the third digit after a point. Since we have a 6/10, so we will write first point 6 and then we can put 0, because 6 should be the first digit after a point. And for example, if we have 46 and we need to write 46 as 100, so we will write 0.46 and then 0, so that is 0.46. Now we have write 0.35 in words. If we need to write, we need to say which position they are holding. So 0 is holding the whole number, and the 3 is a 10th digit, and the 5 is 100th digit in this question, as you can see, because they are after a point. So the question ends at 100th digit, so we can write 3500th here as a answer. Because if we will change this into decimals, we will get 0.35. Why? Because we have 35 as a hundredth, and hundredth is a second digit after a decimal. Next we have write 2.46 in expanded form. So first we need to see that we have digits holding what positioning. So 2 is holding as a ones place, 4 is holding 10th place, and 6 is holding 100th place. So the question ends at 100, but we need to expand that. 2 would be stay same because it's a whole number. So 10th, how we write 10th digit? 0.4, right? And how do we write 100th digit? That is 0.06. Now if you will add this together, you will get the same. For example, here 0.4 plus 0.06 and then 2. If we will add, here we will have 6, 4 and 2, that is 2.46. Okay, now we will have another questions. What decimal represent 800ths? So as you know that hundredth means second digit after a point. So how can we write 8 as a hundredth? We know that would be 0.08. Why? Because it's not 10th, that's why we are writing 0 in 10th place, and 8th represents a hundredth in the question, so we will write 8th in the second place after a decimal. So that would be 0.08. Now we have write 4/10 and 700th as a decimal. So 4/10 means it is a first digit after a decimal, right? As we have learned. And then 700th, that would be second digit after decimal. And what we need to do? We need to write this as a decimal. So this is ending at 100th place, so we will write this as a 0.47. This is how we represent tenth, hundredths in a decimal. for today we have only this, and in my next videos I'll bring more concepts like this of decimals. I hope you get it. Okay, then see you in next video. Thank you so much for watching, and don't forget to subscribe, like, share and comment. Bye bye.